Figure of the Year. Sukarno is well known to all corners of the world. The first president of the Republic of Indonesia was known as Bung Karno the Proclaimer. He even became one of the important figures in the process of Indonesian independence. During the Dutch and Japanese colonial times, Bung Karno was famous for his intelligence, authority, and skill in oration. He did this with his friends to fight for Indonesia's independence from foreign colonies. In addition to being skilled in oration, Bung Karno was also active in writing and producing many works. Thanks to his work, he is known as a nationalist figure. At that time, as a leader of the newly independent nation, Sukarno could be said to be a brave man. He often gives speeches in front of the Indonesian people and is good at rhetorical issues. So do not be surprised if his speeches contain words of wise quotes that can motivate the wider community. Especially for young people, here are Bung Karno's wise quotes that can lift the spirits of young people. 1. Whoever wants pearls, must dare to plunge into the deep ocean. 2. If we have a strong desire from the heart, then the whole universe will work together to make it happen. 3. Ducks walk in flocks, but eagles fly alone. 4. Take my suffering as a testimony that even the power of a president has limits. Because the only lasting power is the power of the people. And above all else is the power of God Almighty. 5. 1,000 old people can only dream, but a young man can change the world. 6. Nationalism cannot bloom if it does not grow in the garden of internationalism. 7. That is the concept of nationalism that was founded by Indonesia. Not Javanese, not Sumatran, not Kalimantan, Sulawesi, Balinese or others, but Indonesians, who together form the foundation of a national unity. 8. The rose never propagates its fragrance, but its own fragrance permeates its surroundings. 9. Conquering thousands of humans may not be called a winner, but being able to conquer oneself is called a brilliant conqueror. 10. Revolution is only truly a revolution if it is a constant struggle, not just an external struggle against the enemy, but an inner struggle, fighting and subjugating all negative aspects that hinder or undermine the course of the revolution. In this enlightenment, revolution is a symphony victory over the enemy and oneself. 11. Where slavery is, there is no freedom, and where freedom is, slavery is not. 12. No country is truly alive if there is nothing like a cauldron that boils and burns, and if there is no clash of beliefs in it. 13. A great nation is a nation that respects the services of its heroes. 14. If God gave me 2 lives, for example, I would also dedicate these 2 lives to my homeland and nation. 15. Only a nation that dares to take its fate into its own hands will be able to stand strong. 16. Give me 1,000 old men, I will surely pull Semeru out of its roots. Give me 10 youths, I will surely shake the world. 17. Build a world where all nations live in peace and brotherhood. 18. Struggles bring difficulties. Great struggles require not only experience but also courage. 19. A nation that does not believe in its own strength as a nation cannot stand as an independent nation. 20. My struggle is easier because it drives out the invaders, but your struggle will be more difficult because it is against your own people. 21. This country, the Republic of Indonesia, does does not belong to any group, nor to any religion, nor to any ethnic group, nor to any group with any customs and traditions, but belongs to all of us from Sabang to Merauke. 22. But apart from that, the event becomes the independence of a nation that was previously colonized by the imperialism of other nations, is free, truly independent, and is not an independent puppet. 23. So I now say to the technicians, to all the people of Indonesia, let's do it. We have a job, without calculating what will happen to us later. 24. According to our belief, the disappearance of foreign governments from Indonesia is not necessarily accompanied by the disappearance of foreign imperialism altogether. 25. Never forget history. It will create and change who we are. 26. I was fascinated by the revolution. I was totally absorbed by it. I was crazy, obsessed with romanticism. The revolution was soaring, flashing, thunder in almost every corner of the earth. Brothers and sisters, keep on fanning the flames, keep the spirit. Let's be firewood that feeds the fire, spirit of the revolution. 27. If a young man aged 21 to 22 does not struggle at all, does not aspire, does not work for his homeland and nation, it is better if this young man has his head shaved. 28. Somehow that unity is achieved. Somehow it looks like that unity, but the ship that brought us to independent Indonesia is the unity ship.